Mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations, or algorithms. It is about understanding. But in the modern classroom, which is increasingly diverse, how do we ensure mathematics is understood by a wide range of learners? Global educational trends have recently shown significant changes in student populations, meaning educators have been reviewing traditional teaching practices to move away from a one-size-fits-all model to teaching mathematics for students of widespread diversity. The Australian mathematics curriculum is explicitly inclusive of the learning needs of all students and recognises the need for all students to be able to interpret and apply mathematics as preparation for life in the 21st century. So what does diversity look like? The contemporary classroom is inclusive of students with disabilities, with language backgrounds other than English, gifted students, students with special needs, as well as students from diverse cultural backgrounds. In addition to this, students vary in their gender, experiences, aptitudes, interests, and learning styles, all proven to influence how an individual learns. According to the social constructivist learning theory, as noted by Vygotsky, teachers must consider that learning is affected by a student's culture and social environment. Parents need to understand that students aren't all the same. They learn in different ways and at different paces. So, because of these differences, teachers need to adjust the level of challenge and at times entire mathematics activities to meet the needs of all learners. This is called differentiation. Some children's work may appear harder or easier than that of their peers, or your child may be doing something different in mathematics from other students. However, each child's work will be respectful and appropriate and provide them with the opportunity to learn and be challenged by the mathematics curriculum every day. What we know is that students learn best when teachers accommodate for the differences in their learning, which in time improves their attitude towards learning mathematics. The differentiated classroom involves the use of teaching, learning, and assessment strategies that are fair and flexible and provide an appropriate level of challenge to engage all students in learning in meaningful ways. As outlined by Gardner in the early 1900s, there are varying learning styles in the classroom, and performance of students is significantly better when they are instructed through a flexible framework that responds to their preferred approaches to learning. Due to this, mathematics activities will be open-ended and provide students with autonomy, flexibility, variety, and choice to ensure all needs in diverse cohorts are met. This involves the use of multisensory materials in mathematics, as they allow flexibility in teaching and learning activities and provide students with the opportunity to learn mathematical skills and represent their thinking in a range of ways according to their needs. So let's get into the specifics. For students with special needs, whether they are gifted, physically or cognitively handicapped, adaptations to the curriculum are required based on individual needs. Pedagogical differentiation is a method which will be used to achieve this. This means that a teacher may build a single flexible lesson plan that can be easily adapted to be accessible for different learners in the class. That is, for those who are ready, those who require more time to develop, and those who are ready to go beyond. Flexible lesson scaffolds provide all students with the possibility for success, challenge, and equity of educational opportunity. This requires ongoing observation of students and adjustments to teaching methods based on these observations. Adjustments will be made every lesson to ensure all students remain on the cutting edge of their mathematical competencies. This is called their zone of proximal development. Adjustments may include modifications to the level and amount of content presented, the organisation of the classroom and groupings of students, materials used to support teaching and learning activities, and assessment strategies to support learning and ensure all students remain motivated. Adjustments will be made with consideration to the student's readiness to learn, their pace of work, interests, and preferred learning styles. Consideration should also be given to the use of a range of communication strategies, including verbal and non-verbal systems for learning and assessment, and allowing students to engage with outcomes from an earlier stage using age-appropriate content. When teaching students from a range of cultural backgrounds, it is important that mathematics activities are crafted with an appreciation of culture to ensure the learning of mathematics is relevant to students, increasing their engagement with subject matter and promoting mathematical empowerment. It is important that students feel as though their cultural experiences and language is valued, respected, and given currency. Additionally, students may require assistance in adapting to new teaching and testing styles used in Australia. For students who are English language learners, it is important that mathematical demonstrations and instructions are clear and concise, and students are provided with opportunities to be grouped with peers who speak the same language, to reduce anxiety and increase social interaction, which is noted by Vygotsky to promote learning and development. Students will be assigned activities that offer opportunities for active involvement, allowing students to demonstrate their thinking with objects or through actions rather than explaining with words. In all instances, teachers of a diverse classroom should give consideration to input, the way instruction is delivered to the learner, time allowed to complete activities or testing, the difficulty of activities provided to students, the level of support required by students, and the output expected of students. As well as this, consideration must be given to the organisation and groupings of students and provision of teaching materials to ensure all students can meet their individual learning goals. By using a variety of teaching strategies to respond to diversity and differences in learning needs, teachers are able to maximise each student's growth and individual success, leading to increased confidence within the subject area of mathematics.